I'm just driftwood on the river, floating with the tide. I don't care where this old river carries me.
From the KGNA studios comes the music and songs of Don Kidwell, the Cowtown Marshal, and all the deputies.
I'm just driftwood on the river of regret. Well, another cheerful good afternoon, friends and neighbors. Your old friend Don Kidwell back once again at your house with another half hour of some of your favorite tunes. And we sincerely hope and trust you're going to enjoy the program today. And thank you very kindly, Uncle Jim, for putting us on the wind today. All the boys are present and accounted for. Mr. Jesse Goin, Billy Roy, and Jim Shannon. And boys, how do you all feel today, huh?
Pretty good, old buddy.
Say, we had a... All right, Jess. We had a wonderful time down in Protection last night for our big show and dance there. And we'll be back there again next Wednesday for a big dance. We'll tell you about that a little later on the program. We've got something a little special on the program today as far as yours truly's songs are concerned. All the tunes that I'll do today will be our brand new records that we will have coming out pretty soon, we hope. And here's one of them we'd like to start off with, a little thing called Just Between Us Two. Now the Greeks had a word for it, the French must have heard of it. It's written on a million pages that love belongs to all the ages, but just between us two, I've got a secret to share with you. When you hear it, please believe it, 'cause I love you. Listen while I say, I never thought I would see the day that I'd be happy, never lonely, because you came my way. Mark Anthony had Cleo, Napoleon, Josephine. You can see their ancient pictures on any movie screen, but just between us two, you know our love is something new. We'll always keep it our secret. It's just between us two. The Greeks had a word for it, the French must have heard of it. It's written on a million pages that love belongs to all the ages, but just between us two, I've got a secret to share with you. When you hear it, please believe it, 'cause I love you. Listen while I say, I never thought I would see the day that I'd be happy, never lonely, because you came my way. Mark Anthony had Cleo, Napoleon, Josephine. You can see their ancient pictures on any movie screen, just between us two. You know our love is something new. We'll always keep it our secret. It's just between us two. Hey-ho-do-do-oh. There it is, friends, a little thing called It's Just Between Us Two. A little to expect to have out on a record pretty soon. You folks keep that in mind, and we'll let you know just exactly when it's coming out. And as we said, here's another little tune that probably be on the flip side of that record of yours truly, Don Kidwell. Mighty pretty little ballad that we'd like to include today on the program with you folks' permission, and it's called When Tomorrow Comes. Tomorrow someone else will take you from me. My life won't be the same. Another love will change your name. When tomorrow comes, those wedding bells will chime. Someone else will have the love I thought was mine. You'll be wearing white when you say I do. You'll be walking down the aisle with someone new. In the chapel you will say I love you. But for me there will be sadness tomorrow. I always thought that you belonged to me. I thought someday you'd be mine, to love until the end of time. When tomorrow comes, my aching heart will die. I'll be left alone when I kiss the bride goodbye. You'll be wearing white when you say I do. You'll be walking down the aisle with someone new. In the chapel you will say I love you. But for me there will be sadness tomorrow. Well, that's mighty fine, boys. Another little tune there, a brand new one. Two new ones we hope you folks enjoyed, that we hope to have out on the record real soon. Well, friends, we'd like to take a minute out here and tell you where yours truly and all the boys are going to be appearing this coming week, and a few dates in the future. Tomorrow night, friends, Wednesday, April the 27th, we'll all be at the Center Theater in Oakley, Kansas. Now, that's the Center Theater in Oakley, Kansas, for two big shows, one at 7:30 and one at 9:30. That's tomorrow, Wednesday, April the 27th. This coming Thursday, April the 28th, of course, we'll be right back here at the Lamplighter Club in Dodge City for our regular dance, as we do each and every week. This coming Friday, April the 29th, we'll all be at the Legion Hall back in Satana once again for our big dance there from 9 to 1 over in Satana. Boys, what's the sheriff and his brother's name over there? What's his? Blackford. Yeah, let's send a tune over to the sheriff and his outlaws over there today. All right.
Bill Roy Blackford?
No, it's not Bill Roy Blackford. Billy's an outlaw. He's not a sheriff.
Did
But friends, don't forget that this coming Friday night. We'll tell you more about it a little bit later on in the program. But right now it comes time for Mr. J.W.G.G. Gorham, the ladies' home companion over here, on his electrostatic guitar one time. Got a little tune I don't believe we've ever done. We'd like to do it today. A lot of requests for it, entitled The 12th Street Rag. Yes, sir, Mr. G.G., that's mighty fine. Jesse going there, and his guitar, a little thing called the 12th Street Rag. Boys, we have some requests in the mail today we'd like to get to. Here's one that comes from up in Colby, Kansas, that I'm sending you a request for the beautiful song, the one you have on record, Don't Hold Your Breath. And we'd like to do that for my son, Mr. Lewis E. McGee, that is, of Colby, Kansas. And this comes from Mrs. Emma McGee. And boys, here's another nice letter from a young lady we did that benefit for over in Buckland, Miss Georgia Ann Neeson, a young lady over there. And she'd like to hear a tune, too, today. So here's the trio, yours truly, Don Kidwell, Mr. Jesse Goin, and Uncle Jim Shannon over here, all getting together on a little tune. It's one of our favorites, and we hope you like, too, entitled Sleepy Rio Grande.
Play that waltz again, sleepy Rio Grande. Let me dream of dark Spanish eyes, dreams that will never end. Pale moon high above, nights just made for love. Let me hear those mandolins play, sleepy Rio Grande.
that's mighty fine there, boys. What's the matter, Jim? Huh?
I didn't take on quite enough air.
Oh, you didn't, huh? Boy, when that Jim takes on air now, there ain't none left in the studio. We hope you friends enjoyed that. And say, we'd like to do that especially for Mrs. Ethel Lee, who's under the weather today. We'd like to send that out to her. Ethel's not feeling too good, and we hope that cheered her up a little bit, a little thing there called Sleepy Rio Grande. Well, what'd you say, Jess?
Said she had too many 7 and 10 pin splits there.
Bowling, huh?
Yeah.
I think she went down the alley with a ball and hit her head, don't you? Well, friends, here's a few more requests in here we'd like to get to today. Here's one that comes from up in Leota. Dub, we're going to be up there pretty soon, I think. I don't know what date it is. 17th. The 17th of May we'll be in Leota up there. And here's a card that says, I'd like to request a song for Lucille Love and family of Dodge City. And she wanted the hymn, Just a Closer Walk with Thee. I think Jess included that yesterday on the program. And that comes from Miss Pauline Tipton up in Leota, and we hope she enjoyed that little tune. And here's another nice letter. It comes from up here in Offaly, Kansas. Say, Jess, look at there. Isn't that a pretty picture on that card? Look at that horse there and that cowboy. Yes, sir. Says, Dear Don, how's things in the cowboy capital way? Well, everything's fine down here, and we want you to know it's still the cowboy capital. Sure like to hear your shows, and don't aim to miss any of them. Don, would you please sing Yesterday's Kisses or Blackboard Heart for me on your Tuesday program? Well, we just did Yesterday's Kisses already this week, and we'll include Blackboard Heart. That's one of my records on in the program tomorrow, probably. I also would like to hear the band play Dardanella or Sunrise Serenade. Well, so we'll include that tomorrow, too. Say hi to all the gang from all of us. Y'all come anytime you can. Thanks a lot, your friend Rita. That's signed Rita Burkhart, I guess it is, I suppose, up in Offaly there. And here's another nice letter. It comes from up in Garden City that way and says, Hi, Don, would you please sing Only a Fool Would Cry Over You for JG, MG, RG, and RG. Now, what do you think of that? There's all those GGs, Jess. And please have Jess sing a tune for me, Mama Don't Cry at My Wedding. Well, we've got it included today. Only old Don's going to sing it. Jess consented to let me... Jess consented to let me sing Mama Don't Cry at My Wedding. Said, listen to your program every day. Oh, listen here, Jess. Said, oh, please have Billy Roy sing Kentucky Waltz all by himself. Bill, do you know that? Well, you have to learn it. Kentucky Waltz. It says, bye now as always, and it's signed Dragnet of Garden City. So for all you folks, you know, we've told you this Mama Don't Cry at My Wedding. We'd like to record this little tune. Well, so we hope to do so, and here's the way it might sound when it comes out on record, entitled Mama Don't Cry at My Wedding. Mama, don't cry at my wedding. Don't let her see you in tears. Mama, just give us your blessing in spite of your doubts and fears. Maybe she'll just bring me heartache, but you'll never know when I'm blue. Mama, don't cry at my wedding. Just smile when I whisper I do. in tears. Mama, just give us your blessing in spite of your doubts and fears. Maybe she'll just bring me heartache, but you'll never know when I'm blue. Mama, don't cry at my wedding. Just smile when I whisper I do. That's mighty pretty, boys. A little thing called Mama Don't Cry at My Wedding.
I'm gonna tell you, you can sing that from now on, 'cause I ain't singing no more.
No,
That was real,
sir,
no,
Jess.
that was real pretty.
Yeah, that's a pretty song, that's all, boy.
I
There's
ain't
one part
saying-
in there you got to teach me, Jess. You
What's that
know,
part
where you
there?
break a heartache. You know, I can't break like you do on that.
Well, I'll hit you in the ribs, and then you can go.
All right, Gigi. Let's tell all the folks where we're going to be. You want to do that? I'll tell you what, Jess. You step up here and tell the folks where we're going to be picking at. Start right there. Go ahead.
Well, let's see. Pardon me, Jim. I didn't mean to step on the cord. On Monday, April the 25th, at the American Legion Hall, it's a show.
No, we
And-
just played that yesterday.
Oh.
Start right here. Now, see there, Jess?
Monday, April the 25th, we're going...
No, that was yesterday, Jess. We
Where
can't
you
play
going,
it.
you smart aleck? Now you done embarrassed me up here.
No, now,
You
Jess.
going- Yes, you did. You embarrassed me. Now you
Now,
going to
I
read it.
didn't mean to, Jess.
Yeah.
Hooray for the women.
Hooray.
Friends, we'd like to tell you, though, that this tomorrow, Wednesday, April the 27th, we'll all be at the Center Theater in Oakley, Kansas for two big shows up there. One at 7:30 and one at 9:30, and Jesse Gigi going to be along with us. And Thursday night, April the 28th, we'll all be at the Lamplighter Club here in Dodge City. Friday, April the 29th, the Legion Hall in Satanta for a big dance beginning at 9 o'clock. This coming Saturday night, April the 30th, at the Shangri-La in Liberal, Kansas for another dance from 9 to 1. This coming Sunday, May the 1st, Painter's Pavilion in Brownell for our big dance, also beginning at 9 o'clock. Next Wednesday, May the 4th, we'll all be right back at the American Legion Hall in Protection, Kansas for another dance over there. And then Thursday the 5th, of course, back at the Lamplighter. Friday, Saturday, and Sunday, May 6th, 7th, and 8th, we'll be here for the Boot Hill Fiesta right here at the fairgrounds in Dodge City. And, of course, Friday, May the 6th, Mr. Roy Rogers will be in our parade as our Grand Marshal. You folks keep those dates in mind and come out. Don't forget tomorrow now in Oakley at the Center Theater. Right now, boys, we have time for a couple verses here through of a little tune here that Billy Roy kind of takes us off on, entitled Panhandle Rag. Yes, sir, Bill, that's mighty fine, the Panhandle Rag. I'm sorry we have time to finish all that. But it's hymn time on the program, folks, just as is each and every day at this time. And, of course, time for Mr. Jesse Goin to come forth here and do our hymn for today. And say, we'd like to thank, says, Dear Jess and Mary, I'm sending you a songbook. I listen to your program every day if I can. And I think the boys are all good. And this comes from Mrs. Clara Eller, I guess it is, in Mullinville, Kansas. sent Jess and Mary an awful nice hymn book. And Jess is going to do a hymn from that book today entitled, He'll Understand and Say Well Done.
If when you give the best of your service, telling the world that the Savior is come, be not dismayed when men do not believe you. He'll understand, he'll say, well done. Oh, when I come to the end of my journey, weary of life, and the battle is won, carrying the staff and the cross of redemption, he'll understand and say, well done.
Say, that's a mighty pretty one, Jess. He'll understand and say, well done. Well, neighbors, our time's about all gone for today. Don't forget, we'll be back tomorrow at this same time. Until then, Don Kidwell on behalf of all the boys saying so long, neighbor. Have a good day all day long, and remember, it's sweet to be remembered on a bright or cloudy day.
From the Cowboy Capital Studios of KGNO in Dodge City has come the music of Don Kidwell, the Cowtown Marshal, and all the deputies.